friends. It's been a while. I've grown a beard since we had the last show. What's going on?
We all have facial hair.
Yeah, I got a mustache going since the last one.
I like it.
So James, before you got on, we were discussing if Austin was going to keep the beard or not. He's talking about dyeing it black and going Leonidas style, but I don't think he'll do it.
Nah, I don't know. I've said, like Kyle said, like the last 2 years, I'm like, I'm gonna have my beard this year on stage, and then like shave it off every single time.
Didn't last year you talked to a judge or somebody and they were like, you need to get rid of that shit?
Yeah, he was just like, they don't really care too much, but maybe it's better not to. And I was like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I think the beard matters if it's distracting and it looks like homeless.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But honestly, man, like if you got a little beard going on, you can't, like, that's totally chill. Like Bartley, I like yours at your show. That's how I did mine last year. And like, just, that's totally chill. That's actually, you said the Olympia was interesting this year because like that's something newer in bodybuilding is facial hair. Like only a couple years back, like you didn't see that ever. Now dudes are rocking beards out there and stuff. Like most guys have facial hair.
Yeah.
I feel like it makes you look less baby face because when you're dieted, you're all like sunken in and look like 10 years younger, you know?
Yeah. You throw a stash on there. It's like, okay.
I just always like, I can't do it on stage yet because I feel like I'm not like a man. Like I'm not big enough to rock a beard fully, you know? I feel like I'm still kind of a pretty boy.
It helps being bald.
I got second place because of my mustache last year.
Yeah, for sure.
You've kind of got like a 70s teacher vibe going on with that mustache and glasses though right now.
I was going for the 70s, the classic vibe.
You're there. I mean, you
look
right
like
there.
you teach chemistry or something.
Yeah.
Golden.
Yeah. What's his name on Breaking Bad? Walt Whitman? Or,
Walt Whitman. That was Leaves of Grass. Why can't we think of his name right
Walter
now?
White, right?
Walter White. Why I say Walt? Who's Walt Whitman?
He's an author. He wrote Leaves of Grass.
See, I'm acting like a teacher.
Yeah, he reads a lot. Obviously, look at him.
So, James, how are you? Will the Navy let you grow that anytime you want, or is this something just because you're off for surgery time?
You can have mustache. It's just that can't be past a quarter of inch outside your upper lip. You can't have like a sick handlebar mustache, but you can have a mustache.
So would I have to clip right there, or could I let this little mini handlebar go down?
It's supposed to be straight across.
Straight across?
The people let it slide a little bit if you go a little bit more.
Yeah.
But no one has a ruler, you know.
Hey,
no one's coming up to me with a ruler.
That's what I was about to say. When you carrying rank like that, you know.
Yeah, no one's
probably don't matter.
Yeah, I don't give a shit if anybody has like a stupid one.
Yeah,
I don't care. But that's the official rule.
Well, boys, hey, I finally got an Olympia point.
Yeah,
that's pretty awesome, man.
Hey, it's like starting all over again. It's like getting first call outs all over again. It's just like, you know, trying to level up there.
That's a good feeling.
It does feel good, especially I needed that redemption after Boston because I was shredded to the bone, but I was like disappointed. You know what I mean? I was like, I can be so much better than what I was. I was just super flat, man. And I'm gonna have to pull some tricks if I do Houston next weekend because it's another late check-in. It's like 7 p.m. I'm like, come on, man. That's why I looked a lot better, but in San Diego because checked in at 1. So, you know, I had time. I think I ended up getting, you know, about 3 liters of water in compared to like 16, 20 ounces on the other show on Boston.
Yeah.
It was just so late. It was like almost midnight when I started, you know. I'm like
that's that amateur life.
Yeah. It's terrible. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, boys.
So you think
And,
the difference is just like having more time to load, like for you with those two shows?
Well, so I kind of overdid it, kind of over dieted, it's a little flat,
Yeah.
it's kind of, I didn't quite James Hollingshead it, like he did last year. Like he drove himself into the ground, and, it took a month or two for him to come out of it, but I was pretty fresh out of it. And I think, not being the police anymore and being able to kick up my feet for a week and a half and just be a full-time bodybuilder. I mean, I was just so much less inflamed. Like I sent James a picture like a week out from Boston. And I was like freaking had edema on my ankles and I was stressed to the max, dude.
That was like
Really?
4 or 5 days out, man. That was a Monday. That was the Monday show. That was bad.
Yeah. And I did take that next day off and it made me look better, but still I wasn't, if you're inflamed like that, it's more than you need more than a day to come out of that typically. But you know how it is. I'm always the most shredded my first show, just because I put so much pressure on myself. I'm like, hey, I can't show up not in shape. And then you hear all these big dogs and, Urs on stage with his little almond cut ass. And I'm like, I can't stand up there and be soggy, dude. That'd be bad. You cannot be soggy.
That's your only hope, is just to come just insanely dry like you did and get their attention. Because like, I don't know, like that's just king, conditioning, man.
Yeah, that's something you got to have regardless. I mean, I think if you've got good shape, some of these guys haven't been good as shape as me, but I mean, good as condition as me, but their shape kind of reigns supreme, and it gives them that little buffering conditioning zone where they can be a little bit softer and still have good lines. It's just
you see that even more specifically, like at the national level. Like you'll see the guy that's a good bit softer with the shape and structure and the genetics get the pro card.
Yeah. So
I think they might be going off potential too on that.
Yeah.
Because
that's kind of bullshit.
It is bullshit. Yeah, but they're like, all right, this guy has potential to be like a really good pro just because it's genetic.
Personally, for me, like that bothers me because like I'm the guy who like doesn't have that going on. So like I gotta come like nasty shredded, and then like all the time, like somebody with better like structure or shape or something that's soft, they'll get the look, and it's like, what the hell?
And that's the thing. If I don't care if you have, like I've seen guys with, be 3% worse body fat wise win the card or win a show just based off of proportion, size, potential. I don't like that at all. Like get nailed.
Heartbreaking.
And if you're one of those guys who gets a gift for that, you better come in nails as shit your next show.
I think they get exposed though in the pro ranks, man. Because then their ass ain't getting in shape.
They gotta figure it out at that point. Yeah.
And they have 10 more pounds to like be like, I can get a little bit bigger.
Well, and I mean, I'll ask you, Barley, like I thought from the video of San Diego, I thought your conditioning was as good as anybody's there. Like on video, it looked, I mean, even Tony, like obviously he was lights out, but you looked like you belonged at the top tier conditioning wise there.
Yeah, I timed it out. I timed it out pretty good. I think I was, pretty close to conditioning for Boston, but I was like 5-6 pounds fuller. And that's what, I talked to Beal after.
Really big there. Yeah. Dude, I did the same shit last year. It's crazy how we'll just diet ourselves right into the ground.
Yeah. Always first show, super shredded, second show, best of both worlds, third, barely hanging on.
That's exactly how I was last year. The third one, I was pretty big though. But
what was your third show last year? Was it North Americans?
North Americans, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I saw you there. I didn't know you personally. I just knew you from Bartley, but you look good. I mean,
Yeah, I was hanging on, man.
It's so tough, dude.
My show was 7 weeks before the last one, and I had a whole. I wasn't all there, you know.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. It's a lot.
I was a total psychopath last prep. I lost my complete mind.
He was.
Let's hear about it. Let's hear about it.
I mean, I don't even remember. It's like such a dark hole. Like,
well, look,
I was so far gone.
We were in Charleston for Universe, right? Is that what I went with you?
Yeah, you witnessed the tail end of the misery.
And I mean, look, Austin was shredded out of his mind. He's like, man, like it hurts to walk. I don't have any fat on the bottom of my feet.
That happened. I couldn't walk barefoot in my house, man.
Right. And I had never been that until, 7 or 8 weeks later when I was like, okay, well, I can't feel my feet either. This is good. But like Austin, like, I don't know what you loaded with and how many carbs, but you could have loaded with probably 4 or 5 times whatever you used.
And I ate a lot, man. And I was literally like this big around on stage.
Hey, here's the secret. You got to get them Birkenstocks, baby.
Okay.
Hey, for those bony
swollen ankles.
But yeah, it allows for that. And the bony ass feet. I wear these in the kitchen at night when I'm raccoon mode because my feet will like.
I'm a croc guy.
Croc.
Whenever I get shredded, I wear shoes all over the house because I ain't walking around all that shit.
Oh, it hurts.
Bruising my feet up.
Dude, when your heels get bruised, it hurts, man. Painful.
It's terrible.
How crazy is that? Some people listening probably don't realize that you can actually lose fat in your heels.
Dude, nobody.
Yeah. Dude, I get shorter throughout the contest prep or contest season last year. I was like almost 5'11" at Junior USA, and then I was like barely made Class C in Universe.
Yeah, dude, that messes you up too for the height and weight. Because I get shorter too.
Bizarre.
I haven't heard any rumblings of this happening, but I can see it possibly happening. Is Classic getting another weight boost? Because there's been a lot of the top guys that are complaining. It's like, hey, do you want these top guys to stick around, or do you just want a new batch of hollow bone youngsters come up?
Yeah.
Because Breon and
think you like what you have to think about there is like look at how the guys look now in the current weight class, and then like think about all of them X amount of pounds heavier. Like, is that still Classic, or like does that make the division better or worse?
It's just so hard because like like somebody like me with these tiny little joints in my bird bones, like the smaller weight caps, they're great for me. Like,
right,
I'm fine with it because I look a lot bigger than I actually am. It's okay, but it's not. I don't think it's necessarily a fair thing that they're so low. I mean, I don't know. You could, is Mike Mincer Classic? I think so. Would he be able to make his weight cap? Probably not.
I look better outside of my weight cap, personally.
You do. You look better 10 pounds heavier than your weight cap.
Most look better 10 pounds heavier. Most people I know who are at the top of their weight cap.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. What about this? So do y'all think there should be no weight cap and just judge off of a Classic look? Or do you think the weight cap's a good idea to separate that from bodybuilding?
That'd be amazing, man.
I think it would be fucking awesome if there was just nothing, just height.
They would have way less risk.
Height.
Yeah, height with height for the amateur classes.
Yep.
So it's not like there's the more similarity.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
that'd be awesome.
They could just do, like men's physique. It's just height.
They're just height, yeah.
And I mean, you could still police it because, like, say you have a guy who's built like a refrigerator. Okay, right. He goes and competes in class. Yeah, he's not gonna place well, so he's gonna realize, hey, I can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
So I feel like it would kind of
the place will work itself out.
Yeah.
That would be so lovely, man. It's so stressful going in the last I mean, you're thinking about it almost the whole prep, you know.
Honestly,
I mean,
from an athlete safety perspective, I think it's a better idea too. I mean, I pushed the fucking boundaries last year, man.
hey, hey, I've been there with you, brother.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
like, it's not healthy at all.
Hey, I took
That's the part of the sport is that.
Hey, dude, I wish there was well, I don't wish there was a video, but you know, I'm laying butt naked on my back in the shower, scalding hot, and I've got it aimed on my chest. This is in San Diego last week. I woke up, I was like 4 or 5 pounds over the cat, and I was like, here we go.
Not just yet.
Hey, I just told my girlfriend, I just said, hey, you go have fun with your mom or something. I'll be in here suffering. Just check on me about an hour.
What did you do?
So I just laid in the bottom of the shower there, and I found that if you heat it around your neck, it kind of makes you sweat more. So I just sit in there for like 10 minutes, and I would lay on my back for like 10 minutes and let it hit me right here. And then I'd sit up, and I'm sitting Indian style in the shower, and then I let it hit the back of my neck. So I'm like rotating front and back. And when I can't take no more, I rinse off, get out, and then lay on the bed. I'll lay some towels on the bed, and I'll just sit there, just like, just sweat. And I'll sweat like for 10 minutes just from how hot that shower was. And then I'll get up, I'll wipe all the sweat off to make sure I don't have any extra weight on me, and then get on the scale and be like, all right, how much more now? But usually it's about a pound every shower, every 10-minute shower.
Bro, that is extremely dangerous sounding.
It's not the healthiest.
On it for 4 or 5 hours for North Americans.
Holy shit. You had to feel like complete ass.
Yeah, I dropped 16 pounds in 8 hours.
Oh.
Hey, one of the best stories still is when I was staying at James' house, and we're both in the same scenario. We need to be good. We need to chill out because we got to make weight in the morning. It was like 2 or 3 in the morning. I snuck in there, got my stash, and ate for about an hour straight. And then I was like, oh, I better get to sleep, man. I'm starting to make noise, drop stuff on the floor or something. James, he's up there trying to sleep. I go to sleep, and James takes my position. It does the same exact thing.
You heard me, huh?
Raccoon mode. Yeah. Raccoon mode, son. And then we both woke up, and we was like pissed. We was like, gosh, got to lose all this weight. James is like, I'm going to base. I'm going to get in the sauna. I was like, all right, I'll get in the shower, man. Good luck. We both made it, though.
That's a fucking hilarious story, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I know. We're Swedes have no self-control.
None, dude.
Dude, that's crazy to me. I'd be so mad at myself. I couldn't even handle it.
Oh, yeah, you do. You get very mad at yourself. You do.
Hey, I got to show you something.
Like, damn it.
I'm over here like wishing I could be in that position because I've never been at cap. And I've literally been told by every judge, if you get to your weight cap, you're a pro. So I'm like, I want the suffering, please.
Yeah.
Hey, look what
like
came in today.
We'll be there. What we got there?
It's barley.
Hey,
what do you got,
20
food?
cookies.
20? That's too much for you to have laying around.
It's dangerous.
That is very dangerous.
Hey, I bet you can't eat 10 in one
sucker. Huh?
I bet you can't eat 10 in one sitting.
So that's 5 pounds.
Yeah. It's tough, man. Yeah. I've done 8.
Hey,
Holy shit, you've done 8-ounce cookies in one sitting.
One sitting, yeah.
4 pounds.
How did you look like an hour after that?
Fucking Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
You need to do that and do a live or something when you do that, because that's good. I want to see that.
I can't laugh because my hernia.
Hey, dude, I'm gonna try to do it with Juan. I'm gonna hit Juan up and be like, hey, brother,
You'll kill
You
him.
know,
He tapped out at like 3.
hey, he probably wouldn't even respond to me, but maybe if he sees IFBB Pro, he'll be like, you
He
know what I'm
eats
saying?
He responds to me. He's pretty good at get back to you on
Is he?
Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
His
have an
YouTube
Olympic
videos are the best thing ever. He'll be like day in the life, and he'll eat like 6 bowls of cereal and a cookie.
most people think that's how I prepped like my first like 4 shows. I just did that. I did exactly what he did. That's why I didn't think it was like crazy at all.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I go 6 days hard, and then one day I'd eat like 20,000 calories probably. I didn't really even track. Yeah, at least 20 probably.
How low calorie were you going throughout the week? Like pretty low.
24 maybe.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
Like
Still
60 minute cardio.
60-minute, you said?
Yeah.
That's going pretty hard though. That's a nice little deficit.
Yeah.
And then you just fucking it, dude. I mean, there's some like weight to that theory that could be a good thing.
Well, because my first press was with Skip Hill. He owns a Tense Muscle.
He does the skip load day.
Skip loading. I just grew. I did do nothing but skip. That's what I knew. I was like, you skip load on the weekend and then you go hard in the week. You know. And I would gain like 8 pounds, 9 pounds, 10 pounds. And then in like 3 days, I'd be at baseline again. Like it was like clockwork. So I get like 3 really good days of training. And then like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I would dig. And then Saturday, I would refeed again.
Would you be a new low at the end of those digging days usually?
Yeah. And like usually at least like a pound or 2 or whatever. Yeah. But it would take like 3 days to baseline. And so that's how I knew I was doing it right. Because if you're going too much, you baseline after 3 days. So that's the trick. If you're going to do it, you need to be at your baseline weight before you start your refeed or whatever 3 days after. So like a Sunday refeed by like Wednesday.
So like a typical, like a more of a typical refeed, you kind of only get that boost for like a day or so.
Yeah, if you were just to like say double your rice for a day or something,
you get that for about a day.
You get like a day, yeah.
That's kind of how I typically refeed.
Yeah, which is like it's kind of like a mind. It's good and bad. I mean, you put a lot of weight on, it's kind of uncomfortable for like while you're doing it. But like once you trust it, it's like kind of fun. But like I actually kind of start dreading this skip load day. After like 2 meals. I'd be like, man, I'm done. Because because it's a lot of food, man. I'll just be like, this sucks,
Did he give parameters for that?
0, dude. Pizza, donuts.
Jeez.
You could have like sweets too.
I had every night I'd always do a pizza. I'd always do pancakes and waffles and shit in the morning, pizza at night, ice cream at night. And then like I would do like random shit during the day.
Hey, that sounds like college. That sounds like the K-Dub, Kyle.
K-Dub, yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, then towards the parameters like would be like just go lower in fat. So I would just like cut out the pizza and I would just do like a lot of cereal and like lower fat sushi.
Dude, I mean, that sounds great. Just smacking straight carb sources all day. Like even in prep, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's calorie cycling, That's all it is just doing that. I mean, and I've got to where, my refeed days are more, they're not really, I'm getting carbs and fat. You know what I mean? A lot of people on refeed days just do carbs, but you kind of figure out.
Skip changed it. So in the beginning, like when it was like 20 years ago, when it kind of first people started catching on to this. He did very, very low fat. So it was like, if it's below like X amount of fat, go ahead and eat it. But he found that people weren't loading as good unless they had a little bit of fat mixed in. And they were also running into like blood sugar issues without the fat in too, like going hypo. And, so I kind of like a little bit of fat in when I carb. Because if I go like super low fat, I don't have any fat in my diet, like I get so hypo, man. and I don't hold it. Like I just like it doesn't hold. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can go literally no fat. I don't know.
That's what I was about to say, that, you know, Kyle does extremely well with carbs. I mean, you could throw them way up there and he'll hold it. You know what I mean? Like James, what you're saying, we don't really hold it. Maybe, you know, maybe Kyle's more of an ectomorph.
Oh yeah, I'm like
a
the
little better.
skinniest. I'm
You know what I
skinnier
mean?
than ectomorph. I'm the skinniest dude possible.
Yeah, you're ectomorph on meth.
Basically, I'm a not a mesomorph, but a
Methomorph.
methectomorph.
A
Methomorph. I'm a methamorph.
Metamorph.
Give me that. Give me that
Oh,
900
shit.
carbs, baby. Let's go.
Hey, Kyle, you remember that little Caesars on Frederica?
Hey, it's still here, baby. Yep.
Hey, that was my cheat meal every Wednesday leg day pre-workout.
Listen,
I would eat it about an hour before
look,
leg day.
you guys didn't know.
God,
Hot and ready.
Look, 10 years. What was that? Yeah, it was like over 10 years ago. But
Yeah.
look, all of us are like just normie, like college kids, 19, 20 years old. And Bartley looked like a grown man already in there. Just insane. Ridiculous. I'm
Hey,
walking around at 140 pounds thinking I'm jacked, hitting 225 for 2 silly reps. And then fucking Bartley's walking around like a man. We're just like, God.
dude, I was the
That's-
strongest I ever been in college, and it's been declining ever since.
I was too. Like
I was
by
freaking
a decent margin.
You weren't bodybuilders. You were just kind of,
right football player, you know.
Yeah.
Let's do some, you know. I used to, there at the health park, I used to do, me and my buddy Pat that I used to work out with, we used to do like 600-700 rack deads, you know, every week. That was like our, you know, because he had a good back and he really liked them, and he's like, yeah, let's do these. And I didn't like full deadlift, so we just go back and forth. You know, I'm the young gun. He's about, you know, 7-8 years older than me, and you know, we pushed each other. But you know, that's probably the
Hey,
reason I had
you
shoulder surgery the next
You
year.
remember Will? You
You
remember
know?
Will Earl?
Oh yeah,
Harley?
Will.
Yeah. So Will and I lived together. We would literally get drunk and then go train back then. We were the worst.
I used to do that, man. I had some good sessions doing that, man.
Oh man, I had some real good
Dude.
cathartic sessions.
Dude, we
I'd,
used to drink fucking a 40 before we go work out.
oh bro, I'd hit Bacardi 151 and Gatorade 0. Ready to go, baby. Let's do it. Get a huge bicep pump.
Hey,
Sick.
tequila and Titan fuel, baby. T fuel.
there you
It's
go.
T fuel now. It used to be Titan fuel back then, but I used to do it. There was that
Hey,
that carbon culture had some type of little you know, where booths were set up and everything there. Maybe it's a grand opening or something. Hey, I had some Terramana tequila, had a little Titan fuel back there. Man,
That sounds good, probably.
no, it was awesome. And then we trained afterwards, and I was just absolutely amped to the max, you know, brutal with it in there, just
yeah.
it was great. I don't recommend that, guys, but you know, you just got to make the most out of
Hey,
situation.
you know what I used to do?
I was trying to socialize, and I was trying to get swole at the same time. So it was like, I went up to Juji Mufu and was like, you know, messing with him. And he's like, dude, you've got the best energy of anybody I've ever seen. I was like, hey man, you know, come over my booth here in a little bit if you want a shot. It was fun.
That's fucking great, dude.
Yeah. So what's everybody's weight? I know we always cover that every week. What are we looking like?
Well, you go first there, Austin. You're in prep now.
I'm like 218 right now. So I have 13 pounds to lose in
How many weeks
6
out?
weeks.
6.
So I think
Yeah,
I'm gonna be right there.
Hey, this podcast is real fun when everybody is like in different stages, because I'm getting amped for Austin, you know, and Kyle and
17
James right behind. Yeah. What are you, James?
266.
How many weeks out?
August 30th. I don't know. What's that?
It's a while.
22? No, 21.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like-
but tell him what you was like 3 days ago, James.
I was 292 like Saturday morning.
God.
Are you all swollen up?
Yeah, I was swollen, dude, from the anesthesia and surgery and all that shit. It's just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It would have been way cooler. Like, why couldn't they have just gotten you to 300? That would have been awesome.
I think that's the closest I've been to 300 in the morning. That was the morning weight. That was the closest.
Hey, James, if it wasn't your stomach that was operated on, I know you would have went for that 300.
I could have just done a gallon of water and made it.
Yeah, it's 8 pounds.
I can't do it because it hurt when I stretched my stomach out.
No, yeah, you definitely don't want to do that, man.
Yeah, well, I'm 226, 17 weeks out from Phoenix.
Is that the plan?
Super
That's the
crispy.
plan.
What's Phoenix? Is that USA's?
USA's, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the final
So,
plan?
yeah, so the plan, well, the tentative plan is Phoenix, take care of business there. If I need Pittsburgh, go to Pittsburgh. So, you know, a month later. So
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
If I can get ready for Masters Nats and Pitt, I'm gonna do that in mid-July.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Let's see how this all kind of goes down.
I was
I started prepping. I was like, screw it. I just started prepping on Saturday, day after surgery.
You're fine.
Dude, I really hope I don't have to do USA's because I'll do Nats and then if not that Universe, and I'll have to wait like a while.
That's
I
a
don't
long.
think you'll have to. No.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're gonna lock it up, trust me.
We'll see.
Hey, that's junior Nats.
Yeah.
Is that 6 weeks, junior Nats?
No, it's 10. I'm gonna do a show that Sandy's judging first
Oh, okay, got you.
in Georgia.
So you're
Yeah,
10 out from the card.
He's got to requalify, right? Don't you?
No,
No.
I think top 5 from the year before.
Yeah, you're just. Well, Austin's gonna get his first overall. That's what he's doing.
He's playing the cards right.
Trying
Smart.
playing the game.
Yep.
So
You know.
okay. So you'll hit that, and then you got 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Hey, more power to you. I couldn't do it. I've never been able to go over 2 weeks or
Bro.
2 or 3 weeks. I can't do it, man. I get out of the zone.
Basically, I'll be like just now starting to really eat shit right before that first show, and then I can eat shit for 4 more weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. You've always been good at those type of preps.
Yeah.
When you stretch to like a month and a half, it's just like it seems so far.
Yeah.
Well, a big thing with me and Austin, like you guys, James and Bartley, you guys are big eaters. Like you guys are fucking monstrous eaters. Austin and I are just not. Like I'm still not a big eater. Like I don't care to eat dirt for months. I give 0 shits.
No, I don't care either, but it's the feeling of being when you're shredded.
Yeah.
That death feeling for that long.
Yeah.
It's just your body hates you.
Yeah, it does.
I start withering the fuck away too, for real.
Well,
So-
you start like you're not like, you know, when you're in prep and you're not like really present in anything other than like, what is my next task? What am I eating next? When am I training next? When am I doing my cardio? When am I taking my supplements? Like those are the only things I think about. So I'm not present in anybody else's life. You know what I mean?
I'm terrible at that regardless.
See,
So
yeah, exactly. I'm over here like, what's that like? That's why I don't have kids or a wife.
Yeah, I mean, but like, and then at work too, it's like I'm like looking at the clock when I'm eating all the time. Like, you know, like I do that now, but like it's like way less stressful.
dude,
like,
I like this week, like I hit that like real pissy feel. Like I'm just pissy as shit.
6 weeks out.
Yeah.
And dude, I'm like a motherfucker right now.
Yeah.
When you're pissy, you're hilarious. Like, I'm sorry, it's funny to me. You just,
It's sad that you've seen me like that multiple times.
no, it's
Hey.
funny.
I always have one tantrum on Instagram during a prep.
I usually say that I'll just like stop doing social media. I just like fuck.
Well, dude, I don't know if you've noticed this, but like whenever you're in prep, man, that's when all these people come out of the woodworks and start DMing you all the time, asking you questions. Like, fuck, dude, like why weren't you talking to me like when I was doing jack shit in the off season and I was like would have given you a more like better.
Yeah, I'll be
What's
so
up
shitty
with
with people. It's awful.
They try to extract so much energy from you, man. It's like, God.
Well, that's
I
when
don't-
you
People
gotta-
don't realize what you
Go
say,
ahead,
Kyle.
Austin. Well, that's when this is what I do.
You post
And-
pictures from like you're like 2 weeks out and you post pictures when you were like 20 weeks out to fuck with people. That's
That
what you did
was
last
good.
year.
That
That's
was,
what you did
I did
last
that.
year.
I did that once last year.
I was like, there's no way this dude's getting ready. I'm like, maybe, I don't know. He holds a lot of water. I don't know what's going on. But the whole time I was like, you might want to start picking it up. And then you showed like a real pic and I was like, fucking knew it.
Okay, he's fine. No, I always I go on there and I have to do like a PSA where I'm like, all right, listen, everybody, you guys are great. I care about all of you. If you are not my immediate family, best friends, or I'm putting my thing in your thing, I can't talk to you right now. Okay, so just chill and wait. Thanks. I'm in prep. Bye.
Hey, you know what I get? I get the morning of the show day DMs. It's like, hey man, I know you're busy, but what do you think about or what's the difference between this and this? And I'm like,
are you on show day? Are you serious?
I don't even message
show day.
I don't even message Bartley and stuff because I don't want to, like, if he's not in the mood to talk, like I'll let him message me with pictures or something,
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna distract them at all. Like,
Yeah,
and these people
they love that though.
Want to answer their question about some stupid shit.
Well, yeah, they don't understand like what a prep and being deep in prep does to your mind. They don't understand what happens.
Hey,
they have no idea.
Hey, the funny thing is, I'll respond to them. They'll be like, "What? I didn't expect him to do it." I was like, "Hey, look, hit me up next week, something we can get it figured out, see what you want to do,
Look,
and then you never hear back from them.
You're the nicest guy.
It's just like, why'd you even message me?
Yeah,
That's so true.
That's when you get the most clients, though.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm saying. Hey,
trying to stay active.
Hey,
that's when you rake it. Fine. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
that's when they want to. When they want to, probably the worst coach. That's when they want you.
Isn't that fucking hilarious? How people think that?
Yeah.
Like literally, I'm a miserable sack of shit right now.
but there is one thing that I think they could benefit from, and it's being in the trenches with you, because there's a certain level of motivation when your coach is killing it, getting swole, and then they're like trying to keep up in the back, and it keeps them motivated, and I can see that part.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
that actually makes a lot of sense. They kind of like look at you as a role model, so they're kind of like, it goes hand in hand. I got a couple in prep right now, and it's weird because like I don't even think about my prep as much, I just think about theirs. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Who did you post yesterday, Austin? Was it David?
Yeah, David Aguilar. He's local.
Good.
Yeah, he just turned 21, and he's like he's got a very good physique. So we're excited. It's his first show.
Was that dude with big quads? I saw somebody.
His legs are pretty good. I put him on a story yesterday.
Good rate of his physique.
All right, let's pull it up.
Right.
Austin's like, oh god.
Austin, was it on your page?
Yeah, it should be on my story still. Or nah, maybe not. It probably expired.
Let me see here.
Oh, you didn't post it?
I can send you the picture. That'll help.
No, it's already off. Hey, but we can pull it up and we can check Austin now real quick.
Yeah, let's look at Austin.
Yeah.
Well, rate your physique.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you David too, so you have that. He's doing the Derby show. Couple pictures of him there.
Hey, time to haul that vac out, son.
Hey, and
Austin,
I
Austin,
told
your
you
arms
last
look
week.
bigger.
Yeah, your arms look fucking huge. That's the first thing I noticed.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
Austin,
great, man.
Austin is new to having biceps, and they make it.
What
His
are you doing?
I can't hear you. What?
What are you doing for arms? Like different?
Oh, well, it's funny because a lot of people commented on that picture and they're like, your arms look bigger. And like, I haven't even thought about them growing, but I guess they do look fuller. I had an arm day this year versus like usually not. So like, I think that was probably quite beneficial. I ran all off season, push, pull legs, arms, and just did that. Yeah. And I liked it a lot.
When you did push and pull, did you have arms in there or just chest and shoulders and back?
Just chest, shoulders, back.
Okay.
I think maybe I would have one movement. I'd have to look back. I think I would have maybe a movement, and then the rest was on the arm day.
Okay.
Hey, Austin.
I haven't posted too much, Bartley.
Hey, what about this? So is this how you're going to hit your front relaxed?
Yeah.
Are you going to pull up? Are you going to pull up into the vac, or are you going to sit down on it?
Like that.
I think I'm going to do that too, man. I've been looking at it, and you know, it's funny how your physique changes, because just a year ago, pulling up into a vac was my best front double, and now it's not. You know.
Yeah, I really like that other one you were hitting.
Yeah, I did that. You know, crunch down. Hey, what about these adductors coming in here, dog?
That was a focus, man, filling that gap. So from the back, they're like about 20 times thicker too. Like if you look at those other progress pictures from a few weeks ago.
Hey, you've got good glutes too, so you'll be able to pop those hips back and just set and let those adductors touch.
That's what I'm doing a little differently with my posing for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks good.
I love Austin's side chest. I am just so gay for Austin's side chest. It's ridiculous.
Dang, I didn't see all these, dog.
I like that. I like
good,
that little.
That's what I'm gonna do for my classic pose this year.
That's a good pose.
It is.
Thank you all. Appreciate it. Trying over here. We'll see.
If anybody watching or listening to this wants to take bets on Austin not turning pro in 2 shows this year, I will take all of them.
You guys are kind. It's all about who shows up. And if I screw the pooch, no, we're gonna nail it.
No. Hey, well, look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I've been on Austin's ass about this for how many years? Getting on stage, having a killer mentality.
Let's go.
I need to work on it.
You do.
Hey, listen. I'm not kidding. You know, that stage presence goes a long way. I mean, it'll boost you. It'll boost you a little bit. If you're up there and you're confident and you're nailing the poses, you know, that's going to make somebody up there timid. You know, not really sure if they should be there, you know?
Yeah.
And I was begging. Hey, listen, this is the first time I ever seen it. Rejudge at finals. Have y'all ever seen a complete rejudge at finals?
At Junior USA and Classic, they did that last year, and a guy that was looking at like 4th in Class D won the overall.
That was my buddy.
Thomas?
No, Marcus.
What's his name?
Marcus Ridley.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. It was at Junior USA.
No, mine was Team U. My buddy won Team U. Never mind. It was Team U. He won Class D.
I got you. I can't remember this dude's name, but it was pretty crazy. It was super wild how they did that. Where did you see it, Bartley?
Well, at San Diego, it happened. One of the guys, he's the
guy,
biggest, and something about I think he took a diuretic, you know, to make weight, and then came off of it and kind of spilled, and you know, he was clearly the most muscular, heaviest dude. I mean, he was a beast, he's about that wide, and but he faded hard, man. I mean, didn't have a line in his hams, nothing. And so he was second. He was being compared to Tony and prejudging, and then he ends up falling to fourth. And they only did a 4-man call out. So I was up there, man. I was hard as nails at night, and I was like, I will expose somebody that don't have, a line in their hamstrings right now. And I was just up there just begging for it. But I don't know. I don't know if they wanted to move the prejudging second to fifth. Was kind of my thinking, because I was like, man, I would expose that. And there's no way that you could reward that over me if I was spliced from the back. I don't care if he weighs 10 more pounds than me. I mean, that's just bodybuilding judging,
Yeah.
But I'll take what I can get. And like I said, it's my first muscle contest. I've never even done one, so I got the feedback from Tarek, and he was like, you impressed a lot of people. I don't know what that means, but if it's more than one person, then that's good, so
yeah.
But he said, just, keep bringing that killer conditioning, and just add some overall size to chest, shoulders, and back and legs, basically everything, but I guess I got a few more pounds to play with, but that's what I'm saying, man.
I mean, what better critique can you get? Just add a little muscle equally everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah.
That's being a bodybuilder right there.
Exactly.
So hey, we'll see.
No, I think that's awesome, man. You're thinking about doing this third one?
I'll go ahead and tell you the truth. I booked a hotel today. That's the only thing that I've done. And I asked what the cancellation policy was, and I've got until Monday. I've got until like Monday of next week to pull it back. But I kind of want to spend Easter in Houston. Think it would be cool. So I'm thinking about doing it, as long as I don't eat all 20 of these cookies tonight, as long as, something.
We're gonna see a dusted story later.
Dude, man, it's been bad. I've got to, it's been bad.
Rappers.
I was 246 this morning. So
what's your cap?
I need to lose I need to lose about 3 or 4 more, probably, which I could do if I eat dirt.
Bartley plates.
Yeah. Hey, if I stayed locked in here in the house and just eat my cod and asparagus and don't do nothing too crazy at night, I'll drop that pretty quick.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
That's why you're 246.
That was my refeed for the week, guys. I was like, I didn't have anything bad in the house. It was I ate a bunch of 100% Ghirardelli, 100% cacao. Had, I like those chips, those little dark chocolate chips, and man, just sit there and just run through that bag. And then I'll put them in my oatmeal about halfway through. That way they can melt in there, and you can like make a little swirl out of them. and so I'm eating those chips the whole time I'm microwaving. I'm just back and forth.
Oh, yeah, chocolate too. A bunch of chocolate.
Yeah. Hey, it's 100% though, dog. It's not too bad.
It's bad, dude.
Like a straight fat.
No, listen,
like a whole bag is not going to be.
No, about half a bag.
Peanut butter is not bad, but a whole jar of peanut butter is not good.
Hey, but listen, this is the diet hack, guys. Listen, these chips, you can eat 26 chocolate chips for 8 grams of fat. Think about how much longer that lasts you than a tablespoon of peanut butter.
Oh, you're talking like little chocolate chips. I got what you're saying.
Yeah. You know, but now I've got the full bar in there too, and I'll break off a little bit. but I'm saying a little.
Yeah, but you're
I've got to have some. I've got
so
to have
like
some.
that.
Yeah.
Partly, where do you buy those at?
Kroger bacon section. It's over there by the pure pumpkin. I even
And
do
they're
that too.
100% cacao.
Yeah. I'll
Really?
show you the bag, but I ate it last night.
I've never.
Hey, let me pull it up. It's a pink bag.
I put that in a lot of plans because it's like a nice little sweet treat for people.
It's good for health too, actually.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, I think I actually got it from John Meadows back in the day because he always talked about dark chocolate was good to put in your little cream of rice and protein bowls before you train. Here it is right here, baby. Pulled up. These right here, little pink bag.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they got I get the bars too. So the bars right here, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, that's what
those are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me show the macros on these boys. It's not bad. Like if I'm going to get loose on it, you know, I'm gonna have to eat, 100 chips to get crazy. So 26 chips is 8 grams of fat and 5 carbs and no sugar. Since the 100% ones don't have any sugar.
Yeah.
So it's a free diet hack. But yeah, that's like so if I'm going to have anything in the house that has any extra added fat source is going to be that. Because if I've got, almond butter, peanut butter, I can't do it. I can't do it. But if that's the only fat source that I have, even if I got loose on, even if I ate that whole bag, that was only like 5 servings in that whole bag. It's like 40 grams of fat in the whole bag, which if you're not eating much fat during the day, then, 40 at the end of the night.
It said 16 servings.
Oh, dude. 16 in that bag.
Don't eat the whole.
Well, I had about 8 servings last night then.
So you got 8 left.
Yeah, so I've got about 70 grams of fat in. So like I'm saying, that was my refeed. 200 from the 10 packs of oatmeal and then 70 grams of fat. That ain't bad. You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome. You need to write a book.
That's why I'm small. I'm not doing that, I guess. 2 weeks out from shows.
Hey, Kyle is about to bring the crinkle cut Krispies to Arizona because I told him
you'll be a lot more dense this year.
I feel I am much more dense. You can, in pictures, you can tell. In person, it's really. When's the last time I even saw you in person, Austin? It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, I was trying to think about that the other day because I'll see you at the Kentucky Muscle, and I was like, when I don't even know. Honest to God,
Kyle looks so massive right now. I'm like, dang. I was like, he's.
And you're pretty lean, dude.
That's the thing. Like, and I've been telling a lot of people like this off season. I got to my highest weight ever, but my composition was just amazing the entire time. And I didn't do anything. I think it was just muscle maturity and just banging heavy weight. I mean, honestly.
You bang? You don't ever post training shit, so I don't know if it's like how hard you bang.
Oh, I see. This is actually a funny story. I didn't know I trained like lifted heavy. And then about a year and a half ago, one of my buddies at my gym was like, I don't know, I was doing like 365 on bench, which I don't do anymore, no flat bench. But I was just banging it out for like 6 to 8. And he's like, holy shit. I know.
Hey, listen, I lifted with him at the factory one time, and I think it was after we went up here to watch one of the
it was
shows
last
or
year at the
something.
Derby. Yeah.
Yeah. And dude, he goes so heavy. I'm like, dude, I was like, man, take a plate off for me.
I'm like,
yeah,
no,
I swear,
I don't
dude.
know.
Yeah,
I didn't
Kyle
know.
trains really fucking heavy.
Here's the
Train
thing, and he does he's not doing sometimes, you know how Cutler, how his reps are like not full complete, like trying to isolate to the max. So Kyle's got that range of motion too, where he's controlling it and he's got it. It might not be as deep and as like intentional as like some people train, but I can't control that weight like that.
Yeah, I'm just straight time under tension. Like at this point, that's because if I'm doing like barbell rows, like can I go to 405 and bang 6 or 7 ridiculous ones out? Sure, but why am I going to do that? So I'll go up to 315 and just control the shit out of it for 10 or 12. I mean,
no,
but that's why go ahead.
What's your side laterals? I remember they were heavy, stupid heavy. I was like, dude, that's too much.
I mean,
give me
look,
some 30s.
Strict, I'll go up to 80s or 90s, but like, I mean,
dude,
I don't know.
James,
I didn't know
that's
that.
a lot.
That's not strict. There's no way it's strict.
It's strict. I've got it tonight. I will fucking video it for you guys.
You're not doing 80. Okay, our definition of strict's different then.
I will stand against a wall and do it, and you'll be like, "What the?" I know it sounds.
Please post a video of this tonight.
I'm gonna post it tonight.
You're telling me you're going up with 80 or 90s like that?
Yes.
Not like.
Nope. No.
he kind of comes up with them more.
That's how I used to do mine too. I used to do mine like this.
Yeah. It's between that, what Bartley was doing and what you were doing. But yeah, I'll record it. I'll show you.
Yeah, I used to just focus on this more like a half upright row, half side lateral.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I used to go like hundreds on those.
Now I'll do strict tonight, and then I'll show you a ridiculous loose one with like fucking 110s or something.
Hey, is that what I need to do to beef up my traps and delts, guys?
You know, dude, my shoulders explode. I have really good mind muscle connection to my shoulders, so I don't know if it'll work for you. But when I just fucking heave up heavy dumbbells and laterals, man, it made my shit blow up.
Really?
Yeah.
And you're a different philosophy now, so I might have to try that.
I throw those in though. I still throw the explosive ones in.
Do you?
Well, I put them in. I'm probably.
What's that?
I don't know how you do it, James, but like I'll pyramid up to those really explosive, heavy, looser sets, and then bring it back down and run a rack with strict form. That's
what I'll do. What I'll do is, so if I want to do strict form, I put my chest against the incline bench at like 75 degrees. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna go forward, so I get my medial dip on top. But if I want to do some, I like to do some explosive, heavy, just fucking get a little bit of body English in there.
Yep.
Because there's a lot of shit going on in that shoulder girdle. It's not just medial front delt. There's like a bunch of shit. So I feel like there's some stuff that you really need to train this heavy, like right there.
Well, and another thing that's really helped me is I've always had pretty decent rear delts because I've always enjoyed training them. But this last year or so, I've gone on rear delt flies just on the pec deck, heavy as shit.
Fuck on rear delts, man.
And mine have blown up since I did that. Like,
that's mine. I train mine super heavy.
Mm-hmm.
But with Barley, what I really like for side delts, man, probably the best one is heavy partials, like the John Meadows. Yeah. Those are the best, man. Like what I like to do is I like to do super strict full ones, and then I'll grab at least double and I'll pump them out for like 30.
Yep.
Yeah. I do like that.
I like to hit those, James. I'll hit those partials first, and then I'll go straight into just the full range of motions. But those partials are fucking awesome. Yeah.
Love them. And for rear delts too, they're really good. If you do them bent over on a bench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, training shoulders is one of my favorite days.
It's my favorite day at this point.
I love shoulders. I don't do it that much anymore. But
any of the push muscles are my favorite day for sure.
Yeah, I love push muscle.
I like the juiciest.
I like traded back though too.
I like it all. I mean, who are we kidding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I like
Training's starting to kind of be like not all that much fun for me.
Over there, like, you assholes, I hate you all.
You know what's funny? Is training's funner for me on prep, man.
Yeah,
I get better.
You look juicy and like you get good pumps, but like energy wise, like it ain't it.
I have great energy. I don't know what it is. I think it's because I have a deadline and I'm just like fucking turning it. I'm lazy in the off season, man. That's probably my problem. I'll take long breaks. But when I'm in prep, dude, I just fucking go.
Hey, here's the thing. It's easy for James. All he's just got to do is walk in his garage. He's got a daggone full gym in there.
Yeah,
hey,
that's prep, man. People fucking talk to you a lot in prep at the gym. They're like, "Oh, you're looking fucking good. What are you doing? Oh my god, okay. How much longer you got? What's your diet?"
Yeah,
like it's like a pre-game or a post-game NFL interview or something.
Well, and that's one of the reasons why I'm very active in prep, because I want people to know, leave me alone. Here's what's going on. Let's not chat about this. If you ask me, check my IG. Okay, you're welcome.
If you're looking at your phone too much and you're lackadaisical in the gym, people will talk to you.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they will. They'll find a way.
Look fucking pissed and just attack shit.
Dude, I am extremely talented in having no fucking idea on what's going on around me in the gym. Like, no one's interrupting me.
Good. I'm proud of you, Austin, because sometimes you can look too nice. You know?
True.
He's such a nice guy, even in the gym. He's just got such a nice demeanor. I'm always like, all right, you need to look pissed off like me, like look like a psychopath. Look like a serial killer.
The worst training days in prep though are like the last 2 leg days.
Oh,
they're so fucking hard.
Yeah.
So hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of mine was yesterday.
Oh,
I was just like, dude, man, I've been doing this shit for too long, man. I was freaking dieted down. I was like, man, I'm so food focused right now.
I
I'm
hate
just like
this.
Dude,
I'm just thinking about my post workout meal, the whole workout.
No, I'm just thinking about everything. I'm thinking about going off the deep rails daily.
Well,
every meal, every smell. I'm just like, dude, I was like, I already did all right my last show, man. It'd be all right if I just went off.
People don't understand that like temptation. Like it's kind of scary how powerful of a feeling that is.
Yeah.
Bartley's deep end is the deepest part of the ocean in the world.
It is.
Like to where there's no creatures we haven't even seen before. Like we haven't discovered. That's where Bartley's deep in.
Bartley, do you have? Let me ask you this: do you have like one most memorable, just fucking epic binge, like just where you just totally fucked up? Dude, James knows about it. He's cracking up
in prep, or like.
Yeah, like just close to the show or something, like in pretty close.
Oh, Bartley accidentally eats whole pies all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I accidentally ate a pecan pie.
Hey, I did 3 weeks out. Remember? I did 3 weeks out. I ate a apple pie.
Weeks.
No, this was from Boston.
Oh no, I'm talking about before USA last before you got your pro card.
Yeah, Thanksgiving pecan pie.
Yeah, I accidentally ate a pecan pie. Like you don't accidentally.
Barley tripped and the pecan pie just fell in his mouth. He was like, oh, how did this
happen? I heard you. Oh fuck.
Yeah, man. It was a Friendsgiving, man, and I just hate to see stuff go to waste. And I was like, man, at least I haven't eaten crap all day, man. I just protein veggies all day. It's like, get in there, get a little spoon action going on. You got to try out the crust with the
pecan. A slippery slope.
And then you like in the middle, take a few slices off the middle. And then I was just like, dude, all right, let me get a quarter.
Last year, 1 week out, I had a bad one, dude. I woke up at like midnight and I didn't have anything bad in the house. And all I had was like peanut butter because my wife fucking eats a jar of peanut butter a day. So there's always peanut butter. So I ate like 2 full jars of her peanut butter. And I had a box of rice checks and a whole box of rice checks.
Oh, yeah.
Still fucking hungry. So I walked to the 7-Eleven, which is like a 5-minute walk from my house. And I got 2 Ben & Jerry's. I got like a bunch of Reese's peanut butter cups. I got some of the 7-Eleven brownies, a couple donuts. And then I just fucking like ate like 10,000 calories, like in the middle of the night, all by myself, 1 week out. And then I and I was like, fuck, man, I fucked up. And then I fucking text these guys in the group chat.
Yeah.
And I'm looking just fucking nasty in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the next day
Yeah.
I smelled like fucking bad. Like 24 hours later, I gained like 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. It's because you was so full, you wasn't even drinking water. You was just eating ice cream, and so you were just fully loaded and somewhat dry, and then it just.
Yep. And it was hot, so I sweated it all out probably.
Yeah.
At least you walked, you got cardio in before and after. Like,
yeah.
I felt like such a fucking junkie doing
that. I know why you walked too, because you were so full from eating already that you wanted to be able to breathe more. So you walked that way you could breathe and eat more.
Yeah.
Hey, Austin.
And then I just self-sabotaged myself the next day.
Yeah, that's what I did. Now,
with like
here's what I did.
Fucking eating protein only, like
yeah. So Austin, you asked me like my worst collapse.
Mm-hmm.
It was 3 days out, like about to hit the plane the next morning. I can't remember what it was for. I think it was USA's. No,
oh shit. No, I did like 3 or 4 days out. Yeah, it was like
we were both similar.
Yeah, it was about the same.
Well, my binge
in my head, sorry to interrupt you. I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna load now. I'm front loading. And I'll get the water later. That's what I told you guys.
That's exactly what I did, man.
I was like, I'm just gonna load now. I'll get the water off later. It'll be all right. I was full.
You can rationalize any of this stuff. No, I'm front loading now.
Yeah.
Well, you have to when you're going through these you have to rationalize it to yourself.
Yeah.
When you have an eating disorder like I do, you have to rationalize it.
Hey, I have to rationalize every load because I usually got one plan, but I kind of change midstream. I'll be like, this is going to be my high fat day. Okay. I didn't plan on eating 2 jars right there, but we'll count this as my fat day. And then tomorrow we'll do carbs.
See, it's hilarious. Before I knew that's how you were, when we just started out and you were coaching me, I'm like, that Marley's perfect all the time. I have to be perfect too. And then later I was like, this dude's not perfect at all, but he still looks better than everyone.
No, what I had to do on my bad, I was staying at ex-girlfriend's house because she lived in Nashville and I was flying out of Nashville. And a raccoon got out and she was hiding some of those G butters, because I told her, I was like, I'm going to tear up them G butters, please hide them, so I don't get into them. So she hid them in 2 different places in like cabinets under bowls and everything. Found them.
Raccoon.
Like,
A raccoon.
Yeah. Listen, ate 3 of them. She had 3 that she bought at the Arnold Classic for some type of deal of those G butters. Do y'all remember those?
Yeah.
It's the kind that you can like scoop out and put in the microwave and cook it, and it makes a cookie out of it. It's supposed to be like a lot better macros or something. I don't know. But so all 3 of those and started making peanut butter jelly tortillas. She had a bunch of tortillas in there, and I was just racking up peanut butter jellies. And I'm flying out, like I'm not supposed to be eating carbs today because I could potentially hold on to some extra fluid because I'm flying tomorrow. and it's a recipe for disaster. And so I went in and went hard, like you said, about 7, 8. No, definitely 10,000 calories, because those jars are like 2,000 each.
Same fucking thing, and I fucking had to lose 16 pounds of water.
Hey, I didn't. Hey, that's when I dropped my most weight. That was my PR. Yeah.
It's because we fucked up. We had an
yeah. I think I lost. I think I lost 28 in 28 hours or something like that, because I woke up and I was like 250 something, and then I was like, man, this is bad. I still got it on my phone somewhere.
Oh, because that's when you had to be amateur cut off.
Yeah. I was like, so I had to make 230, and I was like 256 or something like that the morning before weigh-ins. I'm like, dude, so I didn't eat or drink, for like, I think it ended up being 40 hours. I did a 40-hour fast. Yeah. God. And then I got there to scale in, and they were measuring me short. I'm like, man, no, I can't lose no more, dog. Hey, you have to check it again.
Right. Oh my God.
That's identical.
They measured me. They put me exactly at 6'3", and I was supposed to be like 6'3.1 or 2. And that since I was exactly at it, they're like, no, you got to be 237. I was like, I'm going to die if you guys make me do 237.
I'm going to die.
What's his name? Big guy. What's his name, Bartley? The judge you like? The big one?
Bill.
And Bill's like, wait, hide him again.
That's good right there. Hey, you so depleted. Them heels got even skinnier. They didn't even have no fat or water on them.
Nothing.
Shoot. Hey, James, I've got a just in case, my little tradition here lately has been it's becoming worse. I think
you gotta get Travis Scott's, dude.
It's becoming Jersey. You're talking.
You gotta get some Travis Scott's. He's from Houston.
The brown ones. I'd like to have the brown low ones.
Yeah, for you. I'm thinking brown low ones.
Okay, so I've got a Nolan Ryan jersey coming from eBay.
Nice.
Let me pull up this Astros. It's nasty.
I feel it. Well, Houston, you have to go. All right, you can play it two ways. You can go Travis Scott because he's from Houston, or you can go like Shattered Backboards or something.
Dude, I know.
You can get those Shattered Backboard lows though for pretty cheap. I have that pair. It's pretty nice.
I got this.
I
didn't pay that for it. I didn't pay that for it, but
I love that.
Oh, is that black or blue? It looks blue. Navy, don't it?
Yeah.
Blue.
It's definitely blue on here. The one I bought almost looked black, like that one.
I think it's a dark blue.
Okay. So I was going to try to get out of getting a new pair and claiming one of my old pairs as the Houston pair. But if that's blue in the jersey and not black, then I can't do the here. Well, here's the Shattered Backboard 5s. Let's see.
Still do that.
You can still do that. Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't need to be like too matching.
I like it to be perfect though.
Well, you're also a 240-pound shredded professional bodybuilder, so that's going to take away from
the
small details in your outfit.
Yeah, because any shoe that I would match with that wouldn't have that blue in there. You go with orange. That's the dominant color. You match that. You don't got to match the whole fucking color ensemble, or else you look like you're wearing a uniform.
Yeah. Hey, I was looking at I guess it was some Air Maxes. I was like, man, a sunburst would match that, but it almost matches. That's almost too much sunburst going on, you know.
Yeah, I like if you can get the reverse shatter backwards. I think that shoe would go really well with that jersey.
Hey, what about the starfish? Is that
starfish? Is that the lows?
Yeah, it might be a different color, orange though. Let's see.
Yeah, those would be perfect, man. That's what I would get for if I was you.
Right there.
Yeah, that's
nice.
You can't beat that. That'd be great. That's what I would get. That's what I was talking about, the lows.
Dude, there's
Chris wears those with that same jersey.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. Done deal. Yeah, you're good. C-Bum wears those, bro. You're gonna win. Wear those.
Hey, hey, doing all these freaking shows, man. Hey, this shoe and jersey tradition that I've started. It's about the same price as a one-way ticket.
Fucking more.
Jeez.
So
yeah, definitely. I'm over here trying to cheapskate out on some weak ones. But
I've been on fire lately, dude.
All right, pull one out here. Pull one out for us. I think you showed the concepts last week, so we need some.
I showed another pair of concepts. Hold on.
Dang, I'm hungry, boys.
I bet, man.
I haven't had a solid meal today. I had a bowl of oatmeal, protein ice cream, and a shake.
Oh yeah,
hey, those are tight.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, those get the little fiesta vibes.
Yeah, those are sweet.
Like the Dia de los Muertos.
Look at that. That's fucking sick.
Nasty.
Yeah. This is the shoe of the year. Contender for shoe of the year.
What's the name of the concept?
This is called Far Out. The ones I showed last time were called. Again, all retail, baby. All retail again.
Shoot.
Lucky.
Hey, you was dogging the shoes this year. You know, about January, he's like, man, ain't nothing coming out, man. Ain't nothing good. Now, here we are, March. You just
I've only kept like this pair on the 12th. I've been flipping them. I think I'm gonna flip the Georgetown tomorrow.
Dude, those are fire.
I know. I might have to keep those.
Yeah. Hey, you don't come by 85s often.
Nah.
Definitely not for retail.
No, I only have one pair of the 85s. It's the neutral grays.
Yeah. All right. Let's wrap this sucker up. It's time for me to eat, boys.
Same.
I'm gonna eat and then go train with these heavy ass laterals that James has never seen.
I gotta see it.
You're gonna be like, okay.
Story posts and tag James.
I'm gonna be a critic.
I want you to be a critic. I need critics. I love them.
I want to see what's going on here.
Give me
world record dumbbell, all-time world record dumbbell laterals.
Is that a thing? Is that a real thing?
You can claim it.
Well, then some guy who weighs 400 pounds will just do way more than I can.
You know who does a lot on those is Nick Gloff.
Oh, he's
that fucking
does a lot on everything.
Yeah, psychopath.
You see a Nick Gloff workout, it's like, oh, he's training back and he's just rowing just plates on plates on plates on a hammer machine.
And they're like just perfect reps.
And his squats, ridiculous.
Hey, can we talk about C-Bum just dominating 6 plates on that Smith? And then I think what might even be crazier is in lunges. What was he holding? 120s?
I think 50s. 150s.
Oh my gosh.
300 total.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that shit. Fuck that.
Dude, I do that with like 40s.
Yeah, dude, that's like a hard movement, like body weight.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Gosh.
That's why he's C-bomb and we're not.
You see how low he was going on the Smith squats too? His abductors were firing. That's when
Yeah.
that's when you know you're hitting good depth.
Yeah.
I was like, look at his abductors. I'm like, holy shit, like he's getting low.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is he'll take like, I guess that's how he can do it, man. He's not beating himself up the whole year. I hate to say it, but he'll take 3 months off of squatting and then come into it. And I don't know, man.
I think he's heard the noise about how like, oh, see, he was sick earlier in the year and Ramon, Terrence, these guys are coming up. Like, I think he's going to come out this year and just smoke everyone.
I think he's hearing that noise too, because Terrence is looking very, very good. So is Dino.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all looking phenomenal.
Yeah. Like those two guys can really push him. So he's like, I got to set my shit up. Like,
yeah.
Well, you know, he wasn't untouchable last year. I mean, because he was a tad bit off, you know what I mean? So that he knows that, you know, hey, these boys are coming, and I can't do that again.
You know what's crazy? He doesn't load to get on stage either. Like very little carbs. Like he doesn't load up.
Yeah. Really?
He looks better drier, I guess. That's what Ian was saying.
Yeah.
He doesn't even load them. Like very, very few carbs.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you already have the Mona Lisa, you don't need to paint anything else on it. Like, just put it out there.
Hey, must be nice. I'm gonna have to take down these 10 cookies to fill out. Hey, I'm sending 10 to DJ, and 10 is for my show.
You know how like if he fucking shows them on a cheat meal DJ post, how off that brand goes. That brand goes like here to the moon.
Hey, they better give me some equity if that happens.
Like if that happens, they're gonna like have to like open facilities.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna?
I don't think he. No, I mean he might put them on a plate and stack them up. You know, if he's been having a lot of the fuckets here lately, is what he calls it. You know,
he calls it fuck it.
Yeah. But yeah, I've got to get those out. I've got to get those out tomorrow, or I'll find a reason to get into them.
Dude, those you're set for life, man. With cookies.
Hey, how are those protein ones? I think
really good. They're very good.
I told them just send whatever. They told me to pick it out.
Too hard to
there's
too many.
Send me some variety boxes.
They have brownies and soft chews now too, and all this shit. It's a lot.
Yeah.
I like their protein cookies. Right. That's how I'm gonna get my kids jacked. I'm just gonna feed them though.
Shoot, that'd been solid having the cabinets growing up as a kid.
Fuck, dude, you'd be jacked as fuck. Because kids don't want to eat protein, but they'll eat that cookie. Be like, this is good. Give me another one.
Yeah. Then have some ice cream with it too. You know, heat it up, have some ice cream with it.
Calories.
Perfect.
Hey, I used to kill those Save-A-Lot tubs of ice cream, big tubs, big plastic lid. Get those.
That cheap.
and then hit it with that Nesquik, that powder. That way you grind it up in there, and it's like, oh man, it's a treat, son.
That's awesome.
All right, boys. I'm thinking about food too much. All right.
Barley, don't have a fuck it.
No
fuck it, Barley.
I can't.
No,
I can't do it.
All right.
Hey,
later.
As long as y'all don't, I won't.
All right.
I'm not. I never have fuckets.
Later.
All right, y'all.
See you guys.